Hey everyone, Nick with Liberty Outdoors, and today we're going to look at rudder installation on the Freedom 2, and it applies also to the Freedom 1 models. Usually your rudder will come installed, but sometimes when they're shipped, especially to places that I can't get to easily, the rudder will be packaged, and it's a very simple install for yourself. So the first thing you want to do is open that front container there and pull out your little pin here for the rudder, as well as this nice little plastic piece here, and then open this and remove your rudder. Then what we're going to want to do is get this out of the way. Make sure that your rudder is lined up, that none of the cables are in the way. So in like this, and now you can see that our one side cable is free and clear there. Same with the other side cable, free and clear here. And our up and down pulley system is fine as well. Okay, that's the way that you need the rudder set up. Now I'm going to open this little bag, pull the plastic piece out. The plastic piece is going to go in the top there, and then I'll put the little pin through the hole right there on the bottom. A little bit difficult to do with one hand, so I'm going to shut the camera off and come back when that's done. So we've got our little plastic piece there. Bring the rudder all the way down. Find our little hole here. Slide the pin through it. And then just split the pin. Just split the pin, and there we go. Now our rudder's in place. Now we're going to come through to the front here where the pedals are, the rudder steering control, and we're going to pull this cord all the way through, and you can kind of see it coming there at the back until it's pulled all the way tight. And if it pulls through, that's fine. Keep pulling, because we need all this loose cord. So it might pop off of the little plastic parts where it's taped on the inside. That's okay. Just keep pulling all the way through, and you might lose this little glued piece here, but that's fine. And the same thing on the other side. Pull your cord all the way through. You want to make sure you have all that loose cord pulled. Then I'm actually going to unlock the pedal here, slide it back so it's a little bit in a better working station, relock it. Now we've got one piece of cord here, so what we're going to do is unlock it here on the back side, of the pedal. You can see right here on this side. In here is where it is. You see that? There's pinch points on the outside here, so you have to pull it from the outside. Do the same thing on both sides. Pull all this extra cord all the way through. All this excess cord all the way through here. Release it from the pinch point so that it pulls through. And then pull it through on the top. So now you're going to have this long length of cord, okay? Same thing on the other side here. Get it out of the pinch points and just pull all your extra cord through. Until there's none, and then pull it all through the top here. And then make sure your pedals are lifted up when you're pulling all that extra cord through. So you see we got a lot of extra cord here. So make sure it's all pulled through. And again, it's difficult to do with one hand, so I'm going to shut the camera off and pull them through tight. Hello? Okay, so I pulled the cord all the way through on this side, and you want to make sure that the cord stays on the little track here, the wheel of the pedal system. And then what we're going to do is the same thing on the other side. Make sure the cord is pulled all the way through and the pedal is over pulled. So the pedal is all the way forward right now, or rather when you're actually sitting in the kayak, it's all the way backwards, all the way towards you. We're going to do the same thing on the other one. Then what we're going to do is put a little knot in here, about an inch up, and that way when it pulls back through, the pedal will release to an upright position, and then we'll check and make sure that it's pulling the rudder good, and we'll be done. Now I got pretty lucky here on my first shot. The pedals are almost perfectly lined up with the rudder being straight, but this one's a little bit too far forward when the rudder is straight. So what I'm going to do here is pull the cord through a little bit more and tie the knot a little bit closer to the sticking point on the inside here, so the pedal sits a little bit more upright. And same thing here on the other side, and that'll mean that when the rudder is straight, both of the pedals are basically perfectly straight. But right now we're getting pretty good movement on our rudder system, so we're just going to tighten it up just a little bit and then we'll be set.